Last time we talked about the wall, the invisible ceiling that stops you right before the breakthrough. Hopefully you named yours. Because this episode, we are talking about something that puts the wall there in the first place. You were doing well. The work was happening. The momentum was building. And then your phone buzzed. Just once. And you thought, just a quick check. You opened the app. And in 30 seconds flat, something shifted. Not dramatically. Just enough.
Someone just bought a new car. Someone just hit their first $100,000 month. Someone your age. Someone who started after you. And a voice appears. Not the inner voice this time. Something different. Something that looks like inspiration, but operates like poison. Everyone is winning. You put the phone down. You look at your own work. And it looks smaller now. Less real. Less impressive. Nothing changed in your work. But something changed in how you see it. And that is the trap. Not the scroll itself, but what the scroll does to the lens you see your own life through. The comparison trap. How watching others is keeping you poor.
Here is what most people get wrong about comparison. They think it is an emotional problem. It is not just an emotional problem. It is a focus problem. Your brain has a finite amount of strategic attention each day, and comparison does not just make you feel bad. It physically redirects that attention away from your path and onto someone else's. And it steals from you in 3 very specific ways. First, wrong strategy. You see what is working for someone else and you copy it without knowing their resources, their network, their timing, their specific context. Pause. You wear a suit 3 sizes too big and wonder why you cannot move. Second, premature spending. You buy the symbols of success before you build the foundation because visibility feels like progress. And third, decision paralysis. You stop trusting your own judgment because every decision now has to be filtered through what they would do. 3 ways, 3 quiet leaks, all from the same source.
But the deepest damage comparison does is to your timeline. Your path is not a straight highway. It is a specific winding road with a specific destination built for you. Comparison warps that road. It tries to reshape your unique path into a copy of someone else's. And in doing so, your actual destination disappears. You are no longer building what you want. You are chasing a version of what they have. And you will never fully catch it. Because it was never yours to catch. Here is what nobody shows you about those highlight cards. Quieter now. Slower. Zero judgment in the tone. Behind the new car is a payment plan that causes weekly anxiety. Pause. Behind the $100,000 month is 4 years of months nobody posted about. Pause. Behind the travel photo is a loneliness that does not photograph well. Pause. None of this is to mock them. Pause. It is to remind you. Pause. Quietly. Pause. You are comparing your chapter 1 to their chapter 20. Pause. And judging yourself for not being further along in a story? Pause. That you only just started writing.
Think of a runner. Eyes forward, in their lane, building pace. They glance sideways for just a moment. In that moment, they drift. They slow. They nearly trip. They recover. But the time lost does not come back. Every second you spend looking sideways is a second you are not moving forward. And in the compounding mathematics of wealth building, those seconds are expensive. So here is the move. Not a digital detox, not deleting the apps. Just this. Every time you feel the comparison shift happen, that subtle dimming of your own work in your own eyes, put the phone face down and say one sentence out loud. Speak slowly and clearly now. My path is not behind theirs.
Your version of wealth does not look like theirs. Your timeline does not match theirs. Your strategy is not their strategy. And the moment you stop trying to run their race is the moment you start winning yours. Quietly. Very long pause. The longest emotional pause of the episode. Let it sit completely. Stop building their dream. Build yours. Practical move for this episode. Audit your feed. Pause. Anyone whose content consistently makes your own work feel smaller, unfollow. Pause. Not with anger. Pause. With clarity. Pause. And replace that space with one thing. Pause. Your own work. Open it. Add one thing to it today. Pause. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Episode 1 showed you the identity trap. Pause. Episode 2 showed you the invisible wall. Pause. Episode 3 showed you the comparison trap. Pause. Episode 4 is going to show you something that breaks most people who make it this far. Pause. The patience problem. Pause. Why you are quitting right before the money comes. Pause. Subscribe and put the phone down.